Hi, I'm Matt Cole, welcome to the Hub Show, and in this episode I'm going to be sharing with you my top 5 mountain bikes that are coming out in 2021, as well as discussing your favourite brand of drivetrain, whether you've built the bike from scratch, and the best form of mountain biking. Let's get stuck in. The first question we asked you was, what is the best form of mountain biking? And the options were enduro, downhill, trail, messing in the woods, or other. Now 33% of you said enduro, 9% of you said downhill, 40% of you said trail, 15% messing about in the woods, and 2% other. I'm a trail kind of rider, that's pretty much all I do, larking about on the trails. Let's see what you said. Colin P says, whatever kind of riding you personally enjoy doing is the best, no matter how you choose to ride. Lachlan Bakewell says, XC, am I a joke to you? Connor Armstrong says, I love messing in the woods and building jumps and riding chutes with my buddies, but I love a good downhill run just as much. Jack Sutton says, downhill, you don't need to buy a chain, derailleur or cassette. Scales and Ale says, you're all forgetting your roots or too young to appreciate cross-country. Fools, you'd have nothing without the whippets on hardtails. Gary Kidson says, classic all-day spin with a group of mates, mixing everything in. And to round this one off, SW says, riding bikes is the best. Whenever, wherever, it's all positive, good times. Cheers, SW. On to the next question, which was, what brand of drivetrain do you ride? And this was a massive one. We had 3,500 votes on this one. And the options are fairly simple. Shimano, SRAM, box, or other / mixture. 50% of you ride with Shimano, 43% SRAM, 2% box, and 5% other or a mixture. Here's what you said. Douglas Young says, Microshift Advent X is pretty great. Just saying. Good call, Douglas. George Caltis says, Hope crankset, Hope cassette, Shimano XT shifter, Shimano XT derailleur, and Shimano XTR chain. Sounds like a mint set up there, George. McGee says, nothing, I ride a fixie. Maybe bear in mind for next time, Neely. Reed St. Laurent says, Shimano SLX with an XT shifter. Tom Wright says, just upgraded to Shimano SLX 1x11. I was going to go Dior 12 speed, but decided I'd rather have quality than another ring. Nice. And to round this one off, Seth says, I am one of the die-hard SRAM fans. Good on you, Seth. The third question, this was another big one. Have you ever built an entire bike from scratch? The options are yes, I have, and what did you build? No, I haven't, and I would like to. 30% of you said, yes, I have. 23%, no, I haven't. And 46% said you'd like to. Now, technically, I've kind of built one from scratch, but I just kind of picked what I wanted, and then I asked the in-house mechanic to build it, so it's not really the same thing. But it was a fun process, all the same. Let's see what you said. So Dara says, I built up an NS eccentric at the start of lockdown. Yes, Dara. So did we. Phantom Big Balls says, Bird Zero AM with Pikes X01, Hope E4 brakes and Hope wheels. Sounds like a mint build there. Jamie MTB says, I built a BMX, got a frame and some bits like handlebars and a seat. I bought everything else for it. Scottish guy says, I've never bought a bike whole until my YT2s at the start of 2019. Downhill all the way, nice. Bad Boy Biker says, I'm starting a bike build soon. I have the frame just waiting for parts. Ian Yates says, I've built a fair few jump bikes when I was younger. The one that I remember most is my 24/7 Dark Angel jump bike. Nice, Ian. And to round this one off, Marchin says, I started from upgrading parts on my Voodoo Bizango. Then I bought a new frame. This frame cracked, so I bought a full sus that didn't suit me, so I had to strip it and post the frame back. I bought another hardtail frame that was too small. Oh, you don't have much luck, do you, Marcin? That was too small. After stripping the bike so many times and rebuilding it, I can say I have a master's degree in bike building. Good on you, Marcin. Now, we know there's a global shortage of bikes at the moment, but when these bad boys are released, we're really excited for them. I've picked 5 top mountain bikes coming in 2021. Let's have a look. The first one is this Commencal Meta AM 29 Öhlins full suspension bike. Check it out. It's long, low and slack. It's got Öhlins suspension front and rear with that rear coil shock. Shimano drivetrain. It's built for the Enduro World Series and I cannot wait to see this in the flesh. And my second choice is this Vitus Nucleus 29 VR. The Nucleus has won the MBR magazine £500 Hardtail of the Year awards 4 times, and it's for good reason. This 29er is superb value for money. We can't wait to see it in the flesh, and when we get our hands on one, we're going to give you a first look. Right, my third choice is this Kona Process 134 AL 29 full suspension bike. Check it out. It's got RockShox suspension front and rear, 140mm. It's got a Shimano Dior 1x11 drivetrain, and I reckon we should get this one in to send down the line, see how it performs. What do you reckon? Let us know down in the comments. Last year in our Project Underdog build, we used an NS eccentric frame. And I'm really excited to see what NS have got coming up for 2021. That's why I've included this NS Synonym TR2 full suspension bike. Check it out. It's got a Fox Float 34 fork, Fox Float DPS rear shock, SRAM Eagle 12-speed drivetrain, and it just looks ready to flip and rip. We're going to get one in, take a closer look, so make sure you stay tuned to this channel. Now my final choice is actually sitting in a box right next to me, but I can't show you it right now because they're currently embargoed. It's the Ragley Big Al Hardtail. Now the Ragleys were really popular last year. They almost instantly sold out. I'm really excited to show you the Big Al as well as the rest of the range. So make sure you subscribe to this channel so you can see my first look at the Ragley Big Al, which will be live on the 28th of January. That's just a quick selection of 5 mountain bikes I'm excited for in 2021. What about you? What bikes are you looking forward to seeing? Let us know down in the comments section below. And if there's any bike you think we should take out of stock to give you a closer first look at, let us know that too. Thanks for hashtagging CRC Hub on all your videos and pictures on social media. Let's take a look at our favourites now. This is Out of the Ordinary Dad. He's out on his Vitus Nucleus with his little boy, loving life, stopped for a little snack, love that. On to the next one. The Bicycle Coach says, keep it simple, ride bikes with friends and have fun. I was going to say that should be a good motto for 2021, minus the friends, because you're probably not allowed it in the many lockdowns going on at the moment. Oh, brilliant. We've got a video here. And they say, I'm becoming a fan of these rock gardens, slowly improving. Best way to improve is on the hardtail. Nice, love that. So let's see you hitting that rock. Oh yeah, nice. Oh, loving that. Look at that suspension work in there. Oh, they keep on going. How many rocks are there? That's a proper rock garden. Love that. Cheers for sharing that one. And if you want to share any of your pictures and videos with us, just use the CRC Hub hashtag on social media. There you go, that's another episode of The Hub Show. If you want to answer any questions from this week's show, just click the link down in the description. And to take part in next week's show, click the community tab on the YouTube channel right now. Have a great weekend, safe riding. I went to Starbucks earlier. I swear to God I ordered an Americano. I don't know what I got though. And whether you've ever built your favourite brand of drivetrain, 2021 bike launches are going to be exciting. Thank you for hashtagging